For a long time, I have wanted to do a competition with Lego, and today we're finally doing it. We have spent £60 together on Lego, and we are just going to be building up a MOC and seeing what we build. And it's going to be your guys' chance to vote who wins. I'm with my friend Toby. Do you want to say hi?
Hello everybody. It's exciting being on a Lego channel. This is very different for me.
Yeah, Toby's going to say the rules now. He doesn't know the rules, he's going to make them up on the spot.
Cool, okay, so we each spent £30 on Lego of our own choice. We have half an hour to build whatever we want to out of the pieces, and the only rule is we're not allowed to sabotage each other.
Okay?
Okay,
Perfect.
let's take a look at the Lego we bought.
Well, actually, before that, we went out to the Lego store. We have a little clip to show you of us walking in and walking out. So
Enjoy this footage. We had to talk to lots of people to get this filmed.
yeah,
It's harder to film it in a Lego shop than you think.
it really is. What did we buy? Okay, I will start. I kind of went smart in my ways of doing this. I bought 3 things, all up to £30. So the first thing I got was this set right here, which is a friend set. Don't usually buy that, but it looks quite fun. It's got some pieces that I really wanted to use, and you can kind of guess the theme I might be going for to begin with. But that is the first one that I got.
She's missing a hand.
Yeah. And we both did this. We both went to the pick-a-brick wall, and I'll show you mine. I won't show you everything in there yet. A bit of it is a surprise, but it's jam-packed. And finally, the thing I love about the Lego store is the builder minifigs. You get 3 minifigures for like £6, which is cheaper than getting 3 minifigures. That's my little haul.
Very cool. Okay,
What did you go
so,
for?
Moving on. I only got 2 items. I did another one of these pick your own brick custom boxes. I packed it as tightly as possible. I actually built the bricks together to make sure I could get as much as possible. Now, I have a vague idea of what I'm doing, but I just made sure I'd have everything.
Yeah.
So there's a ton of bricks in there, and then I bought a Harry Potter house set. These 2 colors go together well, and I'm hoping to almost expand this set, take pieces from it, add to it, and just make a bigger, better version.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Right, so my basic idea is I want to build some sort of park, which is the main reason why I went for the friend set. Some really good park pieces. So that is kind of my aim for this. But it's really knowing where to start.
I've got an eco set. Mine comes in paper.
It's because it's slightly newer.
Yeah.
There's some pieces here I'm just not going to use, but we'll give it a go. Some of these pieces would actually be quite good for your set, so we'll make sure he doesn't get those.
I have never had Harry Potter Lego before.
Have you not?
No, so I'm not exactly sure how these figures are meant to go.
I've just dropped a piece already. Great start.
I've got Ron and Hermione, I think.
No Harry Potter in a Harry Potter set. That is
No,
a shocker.
but it made the set cheaper.
Do you know around the price that you paid for yours?
Well, this was $17.99, this was $8.99, so I think what? It was $26.98.
Okay.
So I had about £3.02 spare.
So you paid a little bit less than me. Mine was around £28. Getting a little base going right now. I do feel like I have a tiny bit of an advantage.
Yeah, go on, tell
bit.
them about your, I don't know, heritage, say, into this. How much do you do Lego? How much?
I have a lot of Lego. It is something that I've grown up with for a long, long time. Really privileged to have as much as I do. I'm very experienced. I'm not experienced in MOC building though. Never really did MOCs, which is kind of what we're doing now. So it is something still new to me, but I feel like I've probably got a little bit more of an advantage through this. My biggest worry right now is I don't have many pieces to create a really nice sort of landscape area. I've just got a load of these pieces. I thought the friend set would come with a few more like fun pieces to create some sort of like nice details, but it really doesn't. But we'll make what we have work. Have you done much building in your time, Toby?
Me? Well, I grew up with Lego.
Yeah.
So I have a decent amount of Lego at home, and ironically, unlike you, when I got Lego sets, I wasn't interested in building the set. I didn't really care about the set. I looked at the pieces and I would build my own kind of Star Wars spaceships and time traveling machines and my own little like secret bases and hills. And so I feel like the creative side of it is where I grew up more.
Okay.
However, I haven't done it for a very long time.
Yeah.
And Lego's actually come a long way since I was doing it. The amount of times I look at Lego sets now and I'm like, gosh, I wish they had that piece when I was younger.
Honestly.
It's crazy. So, loads of these pieces I don't even recognize.
Yeah, so that's where my sort of advantage kind of comes in a little bit, is that I just kind of know half the pieces and how they fit together quite well. It's always hard building MOCs as well, because especially on a budget like this, you don't know how these pieces will work together and how it will come together really nicely. So it's a lot tougher than just building a MOC with your own pieces.
Yeah, so my style here is houses. Now I purposely got some dark grey 2s and then a bunch of these panel bricks because, look, I'm trying to create this like old style corners on the building, because I just thought they'd look cool with the textured bricks.
Oh no.
Because I'm not going for a base. I don't know if I need one, but I think I'm just going to be organising mine on the table.
Yeah, I think the sort of style I've gone for kind of asks and kind of needs a base, which can be a bit of a pain. How did this all fit together? I don't know. Oh no, this is going horrendously for me right now. It's very fiddly building base plates when you don't have some really good pieces. Obviously, I'm kind of building my own base plate, trying to make it also look good, while also being able to stand on by itself. Which is why I got the 2x4 grey plates, because I knew that I wouldn't be able to hold it together without them.
Is that a technical term for them?
Ones?
I call them ones. Ooh.
Is it a 1x1 brick?
It is a 1x1 brick.
It's a 1x1 brick.
Well, there we go.
I guess the other advantage I do have is I know some of the techniques. I know how to build some basic trees, which does help a lot.
Yeah, and what helps me is I can look. Oh, that is cool. Yeah, I wouldn't copy that. Never.
I don't think
I can. Yeah, I did buy a bunch of leaf pieces though.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wanted to create a story. I wanted to also fit with my theme of the channel, which is city-styled stuff.
That's a good question. Are these going to go in your city?
Mine might.
What do you mean by that?
Mine might go in there. Yours, just have to see at the end, shall we?
I think this is going to be. I'm pretty hyped about this. It's coming out better than I thought.
Now, there was a lot of pieces in this friend set that I knew I wouldn't be using. But there were also just a few bits and bobs that I knew I could use just to help with this. Like, I mean, I've never seen this in my life. How does this even work? There's a bow and arrow that I don't know how to use.
Oh, what? How am I meant to get them in the ground?
You gotta figure it out.
I've got whatever these things are.
So, this is my set. I'm a little bit scared to pick it up, but I will pick it up for you guys. So this is the one I've designed. It's a park, very basic, very simple. I really like how it's turned out. We'll go through the little details. So over here, we have a little fire pit with a picnic blanket, a boombox or a radio, some people drinking, and yeah. And then behind it, we have some little logs piled up, maybe a fallen tree. We've got a guy cutting some trees there, maybe making sure they look good. Just lots of foliage around everywhere, a little sign as well talking about what this area is. And finally, a little hidden raccoon in the background, which is really cute. I think altogether it works out really nicely. I'm really proud of it. I think for the limited amount of pieces we had, I think it looks really good. It shows you what you can make with £30.
And for my creation, I have a little cottage. Now, this cottage started off really nice. This bottom part I'm very proud of. We've got some grey cornering here, which I was trying to do that traditional brick style where you've got bricks which kind of go on the corner, and then there's wooden panels which go along the outside. I've got a front garden here as well as a kennel for a dog, and that has a black hole in the back of it which we made work, and it looks good. We have an old man lifting a weight in the front, and then the special thing about this one is we can turn it around and it has an interior. So we have a table here with some books and a candle. We have Hermione and Ron, is it Ron?
Yeah.
And then we have another table. We've got another table, lots of tables. I love the candle, and the other thing about the candle was these lanterns which were on the front either side of the door. I was quite proud of them. So the door itself swings perfectly on a hinge, and there's tiling underneath it, so it is actually sealed. No mice are going to get into this house. So I was going for a very kind of old rustic character. The wooden panels on the outside have a few marks on them because that's the outside of the house, but when we turn it around on the inside, they're clean because I double layered the panels. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's got lots of character.
So that's it. We have the two builds. We have the garden park and the cottage. And yeah, make sure you vote down below maybe, or comment which one was your favourite. Definitely the garden park. But that is all from me today. Thank you, Toby, for joining on this video.
You're welcome.
We'll put your channel in the link below.
Absolutely.
And yeah, that's all from me. So I hope you all have a great week, and I will come back at some point. See ya.